My ex-con tenant saved my daughter from our wealthy neighbor. When I rented my basement to Marcus, the whole neighborhood lost their minds. Marcus is 6'5", covered in prison tattoos, and looks like he could bench press a minivan, but he paid 6 months of rent in cash, and I was a desperate single mom. My next-door neighbor, Mrs. Higgins, was the HOA president. She hated him. She called the police on Marcus constantly, claiming he was prowling the property line while I was working my evening shifts at the diner. I'd leave my 6-year-old Maya upstairs with a teenage babysitter, but Mrs. Higgins was convinced Marcus was a danger to the community. One Friday, I came home to see 3 cop cars flashing their lights in my driveway. Mrs. Higgins was standing on her manicured lawn looking incredibly smug. "We caught him!" she yelled over the sirens. "I saw him standing right outside your daughter's window in the dark." My heart stopped. I ran past the cops straight into my house. Maya was sitting on the couch, eating cereal. "Maya, did Marcus try to look in your window?" I asked, completely panicked. Maya shook her head. "No, Mommy. Marcus is my bodyguard." The lead officer stepped inside, pulling out his notepad. "What do you mean, sweetie?" Maya pointed toward Mrs. Higgins's house. "The man with the fancy camera. He tries to open my screen door when the babysitter falls asleep, but Marcus always stands in the yard with his baseball bat until the cameraman runs away." The blood completely drained from my face. Mrs. Higgins lived with her 30-year-old son, a freelance photographer who everyone thought was just eccentric. The police marched straight over to the Higgins house. They seized his computer. What they found on those hard drives put him in federal prison for 15 years. Marcus hadn't been prowling. He had been standing guard outside Maya's window every single night, making sure that monster never got close. Mrs. Higgins moved away a month later. And Marcus? I tore up his lease. He lives here rent-free for the rest of his life.